America in the 1980s. The Cold War was reaching a dangerous peak. Every superpower wanted an edge, a weapon the world had never seen. And somewhere on the far edge of New York, in a quiet coastal town called Montauk, something strange was beginning to unfold. Montauk looked peaceful, but people who lived there always felt something off in the air. Deep inside the woods stood an old, abandoned military station, Camp Hero. To outsiders it was just a dead base, a relic of World War II. But locals whispered a darker truth. At night, lights flickered underground. Machines hummed. And sometimes, they heard screams. Old leaked papers, strange police reports, and missing child cases all pointed to one thing. America might have been running a secret experiment, something far beyond the public's imagination. According to the theories, the project began with a massive device simply known as the chair. A subject would sit in it, wired with cables and metal coils. And once the machine activated, the human mind was pushed to its limit. Some claimed they could see their own thoughts on screens. Some said objects around them started shaking. And others were never seen again. But the darkest part of the Montauk rumors wasn't the technology. It was the children. People claimed the government began quietly taking gifted kids, runaways, orphans, children from unstable homes, and pulling them into underground labs beneath Camp Hero. There, they were subjected to sleep deprivation, sensory isolation, electroshock sessions, high-dose psychedelic drugs, and extreme psychological conditioning. The goal? To create a new kind of soldier. A child with psychic abilities, telekinesis, remote viewing, even mind-projected reality. One whistleblower, Preston Nichols, later claimed that one boy, known only as the Montauk Kid, had abilities stronger than anything they ever imagined. He could overload machines with his thoughts. Crash electronics without touching them. And one day, he imagined something so terrifying that it materialized in the real world. A creature. A distorted, shadowy being. A thing that seemed to twist the laws of physics. According to the story, the creature tore through the lab walls, sending scientists into panic. Security alarms exploded. The entire base went into emergency shutdown. Lights went dead. When the machines were finally restored, the creature was gone. So were several children. The very next day, Camp Hero was abruptly sealed. Doors welded shut. Hallways blocked. Files destroyed. Workers reassigned. Families silenced. And Montauk returned to its strange, disturbed quiet. Even today, people hiking near Camp Hero claim they hear a low metallic hum from beneath the ground, like massive engines still running underground. Some say they've heard children crying behind the closed concrete doors. Others swear they've seen government vehicles entering the woods at night. But officially, the US government says only one sentence. The Montauk Project never existed. Yet if it never existed, then why? Why are there classified documents mentioning psychic amplification? Why do missing child reports from the 80s match the timeline perfectly? Why are former scientists still under gag orders? And why does the base remain sealed, protected, and monitored even today? Maybe the Montauk Project is just a conspiracy theory. Or maybe it's a hidden chapter of American history, one the world isn't meant to know. One thing is certain. Stranger things may be fiction. But stories like it often come from shadows that were once very, very real. In Montauk, the silence isn't empty. It's holding secrets. Secrets buried under the earth. Sealed behind steel doors. And guarded by a truth the world still fears.